So I'm reading We Deserve Monuments. And basically you have Avery, who her mom uproots her life her senior year down to Georgia because Avery's mom, which I forgot her name, is her mom. So Avery's grandmother is dying of cancer and she wants to come and help her. And I guess the cancer came back, but her thing is she's the only child Avery's grandmother has. But there's a strange relationship there. You haven't been home in 10, 15 years, which it goes to show how for some people, you have some people who operate in dysfunction and people who don't deal with dysfunction. So obviously because they have a strained relationship and don't have the best relationship, Avery's mom stayed away. They very rarely visited. But you have some people, the opposite of that. You keep going back and visit your family because you feel obligated to visit your family, but yet you're getting hurt in the process. Like that's a conversation worth having and dissecting and making sure that we make it known to our family members. You just can't treat me any kind of way because this is what happens when you don't honor who I am and respect who I am as a person. But I digress. So Avery, I can't remember if she defined herself as pansexual or as a lesbian, but she definitely has attraction to girls and she definitely has attraction to her neighbor, but she's quiet about it because she's not sure how she feels. There's some tension between the neighbor's mom and Avery's mom that you learn more about later on. Matter of fact, the neighbor's mom, Simone, is the reason why they're down back in Georgia because she wrote a letter letting her know your mom is getting sick, is getting worse. I'm mad. And this is why I'm mad. There's a lot of things that make me mad in this book, like infuriate me, but I'm irritated, I'll say that, with Avery, because Avery's mom, at one point she gets put on punishment because Avery does show her behind. And Avery's justification is, I've done right all my teenage life and it's time for me just to do what I can live a little. As a result, she gets on punishment. So her parents are celebrating their anniversary and they go down to Savannah and they let her off punishment early and they say, you're good to hang out with your friends, but you got to be back in the house by 11 o'clock because your mom, Mama Nettie, is either Mama Nellie or Mama Nettie. I'm gonna forget names. I'm partially sleepy. But either way, y'all, her grandmother has a caretaker. And it's like, you have to make sure you're home by 11. And the teenager self, and I keep on remember, I'm reading about a teenager. I'm an adult. And one of the reasons why I read YA lit is number one, I want to be able to tell kids and youth about young adult lit, but because I write young adult lit and I want to learn more about my craft and pull things and listen and whatever. But again, let me show why I'm irritated. I'm irritated because you were told to be home by 11. So while they're at this club, a club where they consider to be a safe haven, she eyes her phone and realizes it's 10 o'clock. It takes 40 minutes to get back to the house. You think, she was like, and part of her was like, we need to go. And then because the young lady who she's now dating, she's afraid to go home. So let's just revel in the moment. Let's just enjoy it. Ain't that a teenager response? And as an adult, you can do that. As a teenager, you've been told by your adult, you need to be home by 11. Y'all, guess what time they got home? I don't know what you guessed. 5 o'clock in the morning. It was 5 o'clock by the time they got home. So because you're supposed to be home by 11, you don't get home until 5. Not only is the neighbor upset that her daughter is not home when I get home at 12 o'clock at night, Avery's mom is upset because, hello, you're supposed to be home by 11. Who was here to watch your grandmother? Who is sick? Like, what is... Teenagers.